これがうちの参謀兼東方攻略指揮官志村参謀ある。
There are more than 400 production companies in Japan that make only anime. In 1917, Oden Shimokawa made a movie called Imakuwa Muzoku. This movie is considered the first anime in history. It is also said that these wonderful anime are not as innocent as they seem. Some anime have a negative effect on children. You may have heard of bitter experiences in the past. For example, an anime, which was once released in our country, even caused suicides by negatively affecting the psychology of children. So, how do you think the anime movie was born in Japan? In fact, Japanese filmmakers were influenced by the cartoons and animated films they watched in America, Russia, France, and Germany, where they traveled frequently at the beginning of the 20th century. According to the information in the written sources, there was no money in the Japanese movie industry in the past. While millions of dollars were budgeted for a movie in the US, the situation in Japan was bleak. At that time, when Japanese filmmakers couldn't find millions of dollars in funding like their American counterparts, they decided to make animated films to tell similar stories. Because they didn't have $5 million to pay for a leading actor, and they didn't have enough popular leading actors to sell the movie. Japanese filmmakers came up with the ingenious idea of releasing their films on a low budget and with virtual characters who would later become stars. Popular in Japan in the 1990s, anime began to be recognized and watched all over the world in the 2000s. Animes that appeal to people of all ages have been taken off the air and their producers have been fined because they contain intense swearing, blood, violence and sexuality. Some anime are forbidden for children under the age of 18. Let's also tell you about the first anime movie to win an award. The White Snake Enchantress was the first color anime feature film. The 1958 film not only broke viewing records but also won awards at the Venice, Mexico and Berlin film festivals. Thus, The White Snake Enchantress became official in the anime world. After the 1980s, the Japanese, looking for more budget for anime films, started to prepare co-productions with producers in many countries, especially the French and Americans. The anime Son of the Sun Esteban, which was once watched with interest all over the world, is a Japanese-French co-production. We would like to tell you a little bit about the magic dictionary of the anime world. Those who watch this episode carefully will not only watch anime from now on, but will also master the kitchen of this business. Fan art is the name given to artwork drawn by fans of beloved anime characters and images. Have you heard the term fan fiction before? This term refers to stories about anime that fans write themselves. So the fan can change anything they don't like or dislike in the anime, or they can write a story that is entirely their own. But mostly it involves the characters from the anime. It stays true to the essence of the story. If a movie company doesn't translate and subtitle an anime in several languages, the fans immediately step in. This is called fan sub. They are translated and subtitled by fan subgroups, adding special fonts, styles and features such as karaoke. Fans voluntarily prepare subtitles. This is very interesting. Please don't be surprised if you see an anime disguised as a human on the street. Because cosplay culture is very popular, especially in Japan. Because people love to walk around the streets with the costumes of favorite anime characters in order to look like them in real life and have fun in a way. Fans who devote their lives to anime are called otaku. The most watched anime genre in the world are those featuring fictional soccer characters. Breaking viewing records, anime has caused Japanese producers to open the purse strings. Don't let the numbers surprise you. Don't ask if so much budget is spent on anime movies without real characters. Between the music, the voiceovers, the editors who make the best fictional drawings, millions of dollars are flying in the air. There are also different and expensive productions such as Hayao Miyazaki's Spirited Away with a budget of $19 million. Katsuhiro Otomo's Steam Boy was also recorded as the most expensive anime of all time with a budget of $20 million. We have already mentioned that there have been allegations that Japanese anime is not innocent, that legal proceedings have even been initiated against some anime, and that the produced 10,000 cases were detected in one day. Things got complicated and the media created the perception that the cases were seizures. Animals are watched with interest by millions of people around the world. What do you think about this anime craze that is sweeping the world? We are waiting for your comments. Thank you for watching our video. See you in the next video.